Welcome to the world of artisan dark chocolate, where our journey begins with the raw essence of nature's finest cacao beans. Harvested from sustainable tropical plantations today, in this high-end facility. Every single bean is carefully inspected to ensure only the highest quality specimens make it into our rigorous industrial crafting process. For perfection, the cleaning process is vital, using vibrating conveyors to remove impurities, ensuring that the final flavor remains pure, intense, and free from any unwanted organic earthy materials. Listen to the rhythmic dance of the beans as they are sorted. A mechanical symphony that marks the beginning of their transformation into a luxurious dark chocolate masterpiece. Precision is key during roasting, and our automated systems ensure that each batch is handled with extreme care to maintain the integrity of the delicate cacao bean structure. The roasting process begins with a burst of controlled heat, where blue flames symbolize the precision temperature control required to unlock the deep, hidden aromas of cacao. As the beans tumble in the heat, a chemical magic occurs, developing the complex profile of nutty, fruity, and floral notes that define our signature dark chocolate blend. Witness the transformation of color and texture as the natural oils rise to the surface, signaling that the beans have reached their peak flavor potential in roasting. The air is filled with the intoxicating scent of freshly roasted cacao as the beans emerge, hot and ready for the next stage of their fascinating artistic journey. Rapid cooling stops the internal cooking process instantly, locking in the aromatic compounds and ensuring the beans remain crisp and ready for the winnowing stage of production. Moving into the winnowing phase, the roasted beans are gently cracked to separate the precious internal nibs from the outer husks, which are no longer needed here. A powerful vacuum system sucks away the light shells, leaving behind only the pure, dense cacao nibs that contain the heart and soul of the chocolate's deep flavor. These nibs are the purest form of chocolate, packed with antioxidants and intense bitterness, waiting to be ground into a smooth, flowing liquid of pure culinary gold. Our facility combines industrial power with surgical cleanliness, creating a perfect environment where traditional methods meet modern technology to produce the finest dark chocolate products available. The ancient art of stone grinding begins as massive granite wheels start their slow, heavy rotation, preparing to crush the nibs into a fine, luscious chocolate paste. As the nibs meet the weight of the stones, they are pulverized, releasing their natural fats and beginning a transformation from solid particles into a thick, flowing mass. The heat generated by the friction of the stones naturally melts the cocoa butter, turning the dry nibs into a viscous liquid known as chocolate liquor or mass. The process is slow and deliberate, ensuring that every particle is broken down to a microscopic level, resulting in a texture that will eventually feel like pure silk. Expert supervision is constant, as our craftsmen monitor the grinding progress, ensuring the friction and temperature remain within the perfect range for the developing flavor profile. This is the raw heart of the chocolate, a dense and powerful substance that contains all the complexity of the bean. Now ready for the refining process. We now enter the refining stage, where the chocolate is processed through high-speed rollers to further reduce particle size until it is completely imperceptible to the human tongue. The surface begins to take on a mirror-like sheen, a clear indicator that the refining process is successfully breaking down the solids into a perfectly smooth liquid state. To balance the intensity, we add pure organic sugar crystals, which slowly dissolve into the dark mass, adding the necessary sweetness to complement the cacao's natural bitterness. Extra cocoa butter is introduced to provide that signature melt-in-the-mouth quality, enhancing the richness and giving the chocolate its luxurious, velvety texture and beautiful glossy finish. Hours of continuous mixing follow, as the ingredients become one, creating a harmonious blend that balances sweetness, fat, and the deep, roasted notes of the original beans. Technology monitors every micron, ensuring the texture reaches a level of smoothness that defines premium chocolate, far exceeding the standards of mass-produced commercial varieties in the market. The flow is now effortless and elegant. A dark waterfall of perfection that demonstrates the success of the 48-hour refining process required for our artisanal chocolate batches. Observe the hypnotic swirl of the refining vat, where the constant motion ensures that every drop of chocolate is treated with the same level of mechanical precision. Quality control is automated and rigorous, using high-tech analysis to verify that the flavor development and texture meet our exacting standards before moving to the conching stage. Laser sensors provide real-time data, allowing us to maintain the perfect environment for the chocolate to develop its final, sophisticated character during this lengthy refining and mixing phase. We have reached the pinnacle of refinement, where the chocolate is no longer just a food item, but a fluid work of art. Ready for the next transformation, next is conching, a critical stage where heavy spiral paddles aerate the chocolate, further developing its flavor by removing any remaining unwanted acidic or bitter volatile compounds. The chocolate is tossed and turned with immense force, a process that can last for days, allowing the flavors to mellow and the textures to become incredibly supple. Through controlled aeration, we release the harsh acidity, leaving behind only the smooths, well-rounded notes that are the hallmark of a truly fine, high-percentage dark chocolate bar. The folding action is hypnotic and methodical, ensuring that oxygen is introduced at exactly the right rate to refine the aromatic profile of the dark cacao mass. Industrial pumps move the liquid gold through the facility, a seamless transition that maintains the temperature and prevents any contamination from the outside environment during the process. This gentle pouring allows even more volatile gases to escape, a final purification of the flavor that ensures a clean and sophisticated finish on the palate of connoisseurs. Notice how the color intensifies, becoming a deep, dark mahogany that speaks of the high cacao content and the expert roasting and conching that has taken place. Behind the smooth chocolate is a world of heavy machinery and high pressure, a perfect marriage of industrial engineering and the delicate art of fine confectionery making. The machines signal the completion of the cycle, as the chocolate has now reached its optimal flavor complexity. Ready to be tempered for that perfect crisp snap, for a brief moment the chocolate rests, a dark and silent mirror that hides the incredible energy and time invested in its creation over the past several days. Tempering is the science of crystallization, where the chocolate is carefully cooled and reheated through specialized tubes to create the most stable and beautiful crystal structures. Temperature is controlled to a fraction of a degree, as we guide the cocoa butter to form type 5 crystals, ensuring a glossy finish and a firm snap. The journey through the tempering unit is a precise path of thermal management, vital for preventing the chocolate from blooming and ensuring a long-lasting, high-quality shelf life. A perfect curtain of tempered chocolate emerges, displaying a flawless sheen that reflects the light with a brilliance only found in the highest quality dark chocolate products. The consistency is now perfect, viscous enough to coat, yet fluid enough to fill the most intricate molds with absolute precision and without any trapped air bubbles inside. Every second is measured, every degree is verified. Our commitment to technical excellence ensures that the chocolate reaches the molding stage in its most ideal physical state. This continuous flow keeps the crystals active and well-mixed, maintaining the tempered state of the mass as it prepares for its final shape and artistic presentation. Even the air around the machines is carefully managed, creating a microclimate of perfection where the chocolate can thrive and reach its full aesthetic and structural potential. The tempering test is successful. The instant hardening and high gloss confirm that the molecular structure is perfect, and we are now ready for the final molding. With the tempering complete, the chocolate moves to the final stage of its journey, where it will take the form that will eventually reach your hands. The molding process is a marvel of automation, where sterile polycarbonate trays are positioned by robotic arms to receive the liquid dark chocolate with perfect timing. Liquid gold fills the geometric shapes, each nozzle delivering a precise volume to ensure uniformity across every single bar of chocolate produced in this high-tech batch. Rapid vibrations ensure the chocolate settles into every corner of the mold, eliminating air pockets and creating a solid, dense bar that will snap beautifully when broken. The edges are cleaned with mechanical accuracy, ensuring that each bar has a professional, sharp finish that reflects the industrial precision used throughout the entire crafting process. In the cooling tunnel, the chocolate finally solidifies. The controlled drop in temperature, causing the cocoa butter to contract and pull away slightly from the mold's walls. This final cooling stage is critical for the chocolate's texture and shine, completing the tempering process and locking in the complex flavors we have worked so hard to develop. As the molds are inverted, the perfect dark chocolate bars emerge, showcasing a mirror-like finish and a rich, deep color that is absolutely irresistible to the eyes. The result of our labor is a stunning piece of edible art. A dark chocolate bar that embodies the perfect balance of industrial power and culinary craftsmanship. Listen to the sharp, clean snap, the true sound of quality chocolate. This brittle break confirms the perfect temper and the high-quality ingredients used in every single bar. To preserve the freshness and aroma, the bars are immediately wrapped in high-grade silver foil, a protective layer that ensures the chocolate reaches you in perfect condition. The final touch is the application of our signature gold label, a mark of quality and a tribute to the long journey from bean to bar. Our masterpiece is complete, a fusion of nature's bounty and industrial artistry, ready to provide an unparalleled sensory experience for chocolate lovers around the world today. Thank you for joining us on this artistic journey through the world of dark chocolate. We hope you enjoyed the precision and passion behind every single bite.